team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go. Right. Single.
Dropping back. It's Hamilton. That's reeled in. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw again. Screen to the wide receiver. Breaks off a defender.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The completion makes it second down. He'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and 10 now for the offense. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Hill. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Bachmeyer. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
In the coverage seam, downs the ball right there. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. What a sag by the senior.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Caught near the goal line. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
2nd and goal for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Hamilton. Now here comes the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd now for this offense? They're going to run it. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's James. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Using his legs here. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Stringing 1st downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Handoff to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! And the game will pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 22.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Back to pass. It's Hamilton. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught behind the line. It's Humphrey. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
See what the call is on first and 10. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Launching one to the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be first and 10. To the air, it's Hamilton. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. They can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab by the receiver. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It's your hands a little shaky.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
I tell you what, in this first half, his quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And they get the second half started with a running play. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Nice grab. It's Hill. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass complete on a crosser. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Makes a quick grab. Spin move and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
There's the handoff. Great move there. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made out as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They're going to run the option. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. It's going to bring up a third down play.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. So with payoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Hamilton. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw, bringing pressure. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain for them.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. Back to pass. It's Bachmeyer. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll just get back to line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. To the air, it's Hamilton. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Now it's second down here. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Could take it all the way.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Offense back out there trying to get something going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's clock running. The pass rush closing in. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Hit as he throws it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for two to potentially take the lead?
Now the all-important extra point. And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They finally get him down, but a big play for a 46. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. To throw, it's Hamilton. Throws it to the right. So we're trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The defense needs a stop to force overtime. Second down, we're going to throw it. He lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. drops back in the gun. The short completion to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Scanning the field. It's Hamilton. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. At the 10.
And just like that, we got a change in the scoreboard. The defense takes matters into their own hands. Interception, and they take it all the way back for a go-ahead score here in the fourth quarter. What a big-time play.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Caught at the 30. Still running. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now